Imagine growing up surrounded by luxury, attending the most prestigious universities in the United States, and carrying one of the most powerful surnames in the world? That's the life of Tiffany Trump, the fourth daughter of the magnate and president of the United States, Donald Trump, who built her own path away from the intense spotlight of her family, but without ever leaving the center of the American elite. A law graduate, connected to the world of fashion and a constant presence at political events, Tiffany divides her life between studies, glamour, and the influence of her father's billion-dollar empire. But have you ever stopped to think about how Tiffany Trump lives? In today's video, you'll discover everything about Tiffany Trump's luxurious life, exploring the size of her fortune and the privileges she has as the heiress of one of the richest and most influential families on the planet. So, let's go! Born in 1993 in West Palm Beach, Florida, Tiffany Ariana Trump, better known as Tiffany Trump, is the only daughter of the magnate and former president of the United States, Donald Trump, and his second wife, Marla Maples. Raised primarily by her mother, Tiffany had a more discreet childhood, unlike her other half-siblings who lived in New York. Following in Donald's footsteps, Tiffany always dedicated herself to her studies, obtaining degrees from the University of Pennsylvania and Georgetown University School of Law. Despite her solid academic background and having shown an interest in music, even releasing the single Like a Bird, it was in the fashion world that Tiffany gained greater visibility, having even walked the runway at New York Fashion Week. After that, she became more actively involved in politics, supporting her father's presidential campaign since 2016, and has been seen alongside Donald and her siblings at important events. Furthermore, Tiffany Trump has established herself as a highly influential figure on social media, where she maintains an active presence to this day. And thanks to her fame and heritage as the daughter of a billionaire, Tiffany Trump is now an extremely wealthy woman who enjoys a very comfortable lifestyle. Being the daughter of a billionaire in the business world, it's easy to imagine that Tiffany Trump has always lived comfortably in her family's properties. In Donald's famous New York skyscraper, Trump Tower, the young woman spent her early childhood years in the family penthouse. Just the entrance door reveals the luxury of the president's property, made of gold with inlaid diamonds. The entire penthouse is decorated with large chandeliers and luxurious furniture, while 24K gold ornaments adorn the space, from the ceilings and moldings to trays and glasses. Inspired by the Palace of Versailles, the furniture and decor are classically styled, featuring marble finishes. The spacious living room, for example, has artwork on the walls, an imposing white piano, and sumptuous chandeliers, as well as a beautifully illuminated sculpted fountain in the center of the room. European sculptures and ornaments are present throughout the residence, along with candelabras and candles, making this the space where important guests are received. And should Donald or his wife wish to work directly from home, there is an office with a great view of the city within the triplex itself. In fact, the entire residence features large glass windows that offer excellent views from any room. Located on a busy New York avenue, Trump Tower has also been home to several celebrities, such as soccer player Cristiano Ronaldo and the late singer Michael Jackson. In the case of the soccer player's apartment, the decor featured a strong presence of wood and vintage furniture, and he acquired this property for $18.5 million. But since the Trump family's triplex is larger and more luxurious, with decor worthy of a palace, its value is also higher. Some sources claim that the Trump's home in downtown New York is worth $100 million. In addition to this property, the main mansion where Tiffany spent the first years of her life, while her parents were still married, is called Mar-a-Lago, located in Palm Beach, Florida. Tiffany's father acquired the property in 1985 and transformed it into a private club and exclusive spa for the region's social elite. The main area of the club occupies approximately 54,000 square feet, but Trump himself has stated that his entire property in this location covers almost 24 acres, making it the largest private area in Palm Beach. And of course, he has his own little corner within the immense property, an area of 3,000 square feet. To give an idea of its grandeur, the development has 126 rooms, several private beaches, and a 20,000 square foot ballroom decorated with $7 million in gold leaf. The price to become a member of this club is around $200,000, excluding annual fees. And some sources claim that Donald Trump's leisure complex is valued at an impressive $160 million. Even after Donald and Marla's separation, Tiffany spends long stays at the property and has always had access to this and other spectacular family properties scattered throughout the United States. Over the years, Tiffany Trump has lived in many places across the United States. After officially separating from Donald Trump through a settlement in 1999, Marla Maples decided to move to California, where she raised Tiffany more discreetly in the city of Calabasas, one of the most sought-after destinations for celebrities. It is a beautiful classic Mediterranean-style mansion with over 5,700 square feet of living space, built in the 1990s and renovated in recent years. Among its main interior spaces are a very spacious living room with a fireplace and built-in wall cabinets, as well as an elegant dining area with a table for 10 people, perfect for formal events. The gourmet kitchen has a central island, clean design cabinets, and several countertops for meal preparation, in addition to integrating an area for casual dining. In total, the mansion has 5 large bedrooms with similar styles to accommodate the residents. The master suite, for example, has a framed ceiling and a luxurious bathroom with a walk-in shower and a soaking tub for relaxation. There is also a game room with a pool table and 5 other bathrooms in the property. Outside, the lot is approximately 14,300 square feet, featuring an observation deck, a mini basketball court, an outdoor kitchen with a barbecue, great living spaces for casual gatherings, and a pool with a waterfall, slide, and integrated spa, where Tiffany Trump certainly enjoyed herself. There is also a 3-car garage and a well-maintained lawn area. According to some sources, Tiffany Trump's mother acquired the Calabasas mansion for just over $1.3 million, until in 2013, after her daughter moved to Pennsylvania to study, she decided to sell the property for $2.2 million. Tiffany Trump is a powerful woman who likes to travel in high-end automobiles. Starting with the most affordable, she has been spotted with her Audi A5, a very sophisticated sports sedan that attracts attention for its modern design, with its most recent version costing up to $55,000. From the same brand, Tiffany owns an Audi S5, a luxury sports coupe that stands out not only for its beauty but also for its performance capabilities, as it can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 4.5 seconds. And if you're curious to know how much she paid for the vehicle, the price of this car is $64,000. For safer outings, Tiffany Trump usually uses the Chevrolet Suburban, one of the largest SUVs from the American automaker Chevrolet, known for its gigantic size, carrying capacity, and comfort. With its imposing and muscular appearance, this robust machine can safely transport up to 9 people, which is why it's frequently used by celebrities. And to have a car of this caliber always at your disposal, you need to spend an average of $65,000. The most expensive car she's ridden in was the Cadillac Beast limousine, the official vehicle of the country's president. It's a car 100% designed to offer the maximum safety a vehicle can provide. To give you an idea, it has super armor capable of withstanding even a missile, and it's no wonder it weighs around 8 tons, being equipped with a V8 engine to carry so much weight. And it's no wonder the vehicle costs around $1.5 million. If there's one thing Tiffany Trump doesn't skimp on, it's beautiful properties to live in. Currently married to Michael Boulos, some sources indicate that she and her husband officially live in the state of Florida, but the exact address or details of the couple's property are unknown. Although it is believed that the place must be worth several $million based on what has already been shown on social media. Another property that Tiffany owns is a sophisticated unit in Trump Plaza, a 36-story building located in a prime area of Manhattan's Upper East Side, where she used to share photos of the balcony, which has incredible views of the region. There aren't many details about Trump's daughter's apartment, but looking at photos of nearby units, we can say it's a large apartment with a living room well lit by natural light, a kitchen with modern cabinets, spacious bedrooms, and luxurious bathrooms. Besides this property, Tiffany has also stayed in several other places, especially during her studies. During her time at the University of Pennsylvania, for example, she stayed in an elegant dormitory building called the Radian, where she paid around $2,100 a month. While at Georgetown Law School, she settled into a mega-luxurious apartment complex in Washington, D.C., where the price for a 2-bedroom apartment reaches over $3,800 a month. But without a doubt, the most impressive place she stayed, shortly after getting married, was the Sentai Resort in Miami Beach, where the most luxurious accommodations can cost over $30,000 a night. Being the daughter of the President of the United States, there's no doubt that Tiffany Trump has plenty of money to spend as she pleases. To always be well-dressed and elegant, for example, she doesn't skimp on her appearance. To give you an idea, the long-sleeve dress she wore at her 2023 wedding in Mar-a-Lago alone cost almost $300,000. That's without even mentioning her magnificent 13-carat diamond-cut engagement ring from Michael Boulos, estimated to be worth $1.2 million. Besides all the money she constantly invests in her appearance, Tiffany and her husband also know how to enjoy life in style at sea, having been photographed numerous times on mega ships. According to some sources, one of the yachts Tiffany Trump has used is the Phoenix II, a 296-foot superyacht delivered in 2010, which boasts an elegant design and many amenities, such as a sun deck with a large swimming pool and jacuzzi, as well as great spaces to enjoy spectacular views and various toys for venturing out to sea. Inside, the yacht is inspired by 20th century architecture, with a living room with automatic windows, a dining area with a space for live music, a makeup room, and a custom-built cinema. There is also a spa for beauty treatments, a wet bar, and 7 luxurious suites with distinctive designs, which can accommodate up to 12 people in sophistication. As reported by the media, Tiffany Trump and Michael Boulos sailed on this beautiful vessel along the French Riviera. And to rent this yacht, one needs to pay almost $1.4 million per week in the high season. When it comes to traveling in style, Tiffany Trump has some very interesting aircraft at her disposal. She has been seen with her family, for example, boarding Air Force One, a Boeing VC-25, a military version of the Boeing 747 adapted to serve the nation's head of state. Patterned in blue and white and bearing the words United States of America on the side, this aircraft offers all the safety and comfort one could imagine. Inside, the president and her team enjoy 4,000 square feet of space spread over 3 levels, including a presidential suite equipped with a large office. The plane is also capable of in-flight refueling, providing unlimited range and allowing it to transport the president wherever he needs to travel. Of course, enjoying all this comes at a high cost to the state coffers. It is estimated that just 1 hour of flight in the aircraft costs around $210,000. Donald Trump also owns several aircraft for himself and his children. He has, for example, a fleet of helicopters at his disposal, having declared 3 units of the Sikorsky S-76 model. Located in New York, Florida, and Scotland, the helicopters are an exclusive amenity for executives, members, and VIP guests of Donald Trump's company. The helicopters have undergone interior renovations, equipped with sophisticated gold-plated hardware and comfortable finishes. Each one typically costs $7 million, totaling $21 million. Regarding private jets, the simplest model that Tiffany's father owns is a Cessna Citation X, a medium-sized, high-speed twin-engine jet capable of comfortably carrying up to 9 passengers. It is frequently used by Trump when he needs agile transport without sacrificing comfort. It's no wonder the aircraft is valued at $23 million. For longer trips, the businessman relies on his private Boeing 757, a very common aircraft model in commercial flights. The aircraft, in its traditional layout, can carry up to 280 passengers, but it has been renovated to become a veritable mansion, meeting all of Donald Trump's requirements. The turbines, for example, were replaced with Rolls-Royce engines, and the seatbelts were plated in 24-karat gold. The jet was divided into the following areas: cabin with armchairs for relaxing while watching a movie, with a TV for each seat; dining room; main lounge with a 57-inch television; guest area with a sofa that converts into a bed; and Donald Trump's comfortable bedroom with a bed, armchair, and TV, plus a bathroom with a gold-plated shower and sink. The estimated price of this customized aircraft, capable of carrying 43 people, is $100 million. Being the only daughter of President Donald Trump and Marla Maples, it's easy to imagine that money isn't a problem for Tiffany Trump. Although she has done some work in the music and fashion industries, this must have generated a small financial return for her. This is because she is the wife of Lebanese-Nigerian businessman Michael Boulos, heir to a multi-billion-dollar family fortune. Furthermore, she is the heiress of one of the most powerful tycoons in the United States. To give you an idea, as the host of the reality show The Apprentice, Donald Trump reportedly earned $427 million from his salary, sponsorships, and licenses over the show's 14 seasons. But Tiffany's father's fortune goes far beyond his work in the media, as he is a businessman with an extensive real estate portfolio that guarantees him a great income. Donald owns several hotels around the world, such as the five-star Trump International hotel chain in Chicago, Las Vegas, Washington, D.C., Greater New York, and Dunburg, Ireland, the Trump Doral in Miami, Florida, and the Turnberry in Scotland. The businessman also owns several golf courses, such as in Bali, Indonesia, and Dubai, United Arab Emirates. This is without mentioning the family's numerous luxurious residential and commercial buildings. Donald Trump also has a vast network of licensed products. According to Forbes, $170 million of his fortune is generated solely by products bearing his name. Furthermore, throughout his career, Tiffany Trump's father wrote a total of 19 books, covering diverse subjects such as golf manuals, guides to building a fortune, and even a crime novel. One of the tycoon's most recent ventures was the creation of the Truth Social platform through his technology company, Trump Media and Technology Group. In 2024, the startup merged with Digital World, and according to some experts, the president's stake in the business became worth more than $3 billion. Thanks to all this, we can imagine that Tiffany Trump will inherit a large fortune, since, according to Donald, her net worth is currently around $10 billion. And although it is very difficult to determine exactly the value of the fortune that Tiffany Trump has accumulated throughout her career, some sources estimate that she currently has a net worth of $20 million, a value that is expected to continue increasing. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel Dios to satisfy your curiosity.